Oh my gosh, you guys, welcome back first of all, but oh man, I'm excited. It's gonna be legit today. I tell you what, 4 days ago, the forecast looked terrible. We were just like, man, when are we gonna get waves? Like, all right, it's gonna be bad again. And then all of a sudden it like flipped and this low popped up. It's like 8 foot plus and the wind just went offshore like 20 minutes ago. So I'm racing to the beach to go put some eyes on it and figure out where we should be surfing. We got 7.5 hours of light. Oh, this is gonna be sick. It's supposed to be waves tomorrow and the next day too. So let's do this. I'm frothing for some real waves. First look, pretty low tide. Oh man, it's already pretty clean. Well, I've seen a couple waves with potential. The tide's so low, the outer bars are breaking really bad here and making the inside like pretty doubled up and shut down. There are some corners. The swell is so peaky. Oh man, the wind, I mean, the wind's only been blowing offshore for like 45 minutes. So I wasn't expecting it to be firing. I'm pretty psyched to see what it looks like. Time to start driving around, figure out where the bar's gonna be here in an hour or so. Let's go. Patrick Duggan, Jeffrey O'Neill. I got sand in my shoe. I can't think of anything.
You got the lens cap on, dingus.
What a dingus. Steep. Oh my gosh. Well, we have checked a lot of places. We have not found good waves and the wind has actually gotten worse. Back in Buxton, oddly enough, on this southeast swell, the lighthouse looks fun. Wouldn't have expected that, so gonna give it a look. Jeffrey and Lucas Rogers and Patrick Duggan are checking it right now. Let's see if it's worth hitting the water. Oh dude, if it was straight west, it'd be pretty nuts. That was legit. Well, it's not exactly what we were looking for. We checked other spots that were like wedging A-frame barrels, or the shape and potential of those, but nowhere was good. But here we are at the lighthouse and there's a couple tubes and it's like peeling left. So it's the best spot hands down right now. No sense waiting around. Let's get some waves. First day, we've had surf in 6 weeks. Oh, the boys were just cheering for something. Let's get out there. Well, today was super fun. I'm exhausted. I'm currently getting last week's video, the GoPro tutorial, up on the internet. I worked on it this morning, got it finished up there. It's pretty much, I hit export from Premiere and got a text that the wind had switched and then went into surf mode. So now surfing's over for the day. Back home, it's 8:40 at night on the computer. Time to make a cover photo, come up with a title, description, and get it ready to premiere tomorrow while I'm surfing again. Because there's gonna be waves again tomorrow. I'm not gonna go in depth and talk about today, other than you saw how excited I was there in the beginning and claiming how good it was gonna be, and then it did get really fun, but it wasn't as good as we thought. Every time I checked somewhere new, it was smaller than the last spot. And then we finally ended up back in Buxton, but it was the best place that had shape. So we went out, I didn't wait. I was just like, this is the best surf we've seen in 6 weeks. Like, this has been one of the worst runs of surf in the wintertime that I think I've ever seen. I mean, 6 weeks without a legit swell. It's kind of weird. Sorry, I'm like snotty. I got absolutely pounded on a wave today when I wiped out. I like tried to knife it, but the wave wasn't super steep on the takeoff, and so I like poked, and then the lip caught me and I went out with the lip, landed on my back. I have so much water in my nose. Happens to the best of us. But anyway, the waves were fun, but it was just getting smaller and really inconsistent. There weren't a lot of good ones, but it felt great to ride a tube again. I'd kind of forgotten. I fell on quite a few that were very makeable, and I just was out of rhythm because I hadn't done it in a while. So good to be back in the water. It's gonna be waves again in the morning. I'll see you guys then. I got some work to do. Doesn't stop. Surfing, filming, editing, uploading. Anyway, gonna get this wrapped up, get to bed. I'll see you guys then. Good morning. Well, it is 6:30 in the morning. I would have been at the beach already if it was bigger. That swell did not survive overnight. I think that there's still a chance we could find some chest to shoulder high barrels if we find the right sandbar, but there's barely waves breaking on the camera. Going to the beach now. Let's hope that there's something. Well, Hunter Hicks is out there giving it a go. There is one now and then. It's real inconsistent. It's just a shame, like there's a peak down here that is bigger and better shape, but it's not barreling. Like better shape, it's wedging more. This peak where they're out is barreling, but most of the sets miss it for some reason. There's enough size, but the wind's just so hard. It's kind of killing it, but I'm hopeful that there's somewhere. So the search continues. So Patrick Duggan and I have been driving around looking for waves for like 3 hours. We went for a hike and finally found a wave and a lot of cactuses. I didn't take my camera with me, which I was bummed about. We're gonna give it a go. We just got suited up. I got him in the car. And yeah, I mean, the waves aren't terrible. Like if this was summertime, we'd be frothing. And even considering we haven't had waves in 6 weeks, we should be frothing, but like I said, it's breaking really weird everywhere. Nowhere's really been good, except this one spot has potential. So let's see if we can get a couple fun waves.
Look at this.
I know, I'm trying to. Oh.
Okay, now that I have my suit on, it looks a little bit better.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh my.
What? Oh, now I'm getting psyched.
Let's see if I can talk over this non-copyright free music playing in the background. Anyway, just got a coffee from Waterman's Bar and Grill. Finished up that session. I can't vlog here. There's just too much, you know, popular music playing to get my account in trouble. So we're just gonna go inside, meet Jeffrey in the media room. The real media room. Jeffrey O'Neill's new desk.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, that's this morning. How did you feel about it?
Sick. It was a good one. It was pumping. It was really big still.
Really big still. Yeah, that swell didn't survive those 25-mile-an-hour offshore winds. Not that many swells do. The boys.
The
This
boys.
is behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Real water sports behind the scenes. Media department.
This is it.
Just here to get some clips from Jeffrey so I can go home. All right, I'm gonna go. You guys can get back to work.
Catch you later.
I got my footage. I had to put it on SD card because I left my Narbox at home, so. Later, dog.
See you later.
The duo. I'm gonna get to edit it myself. Have a good one, boys.
Yeah, have a good one, man. See you later.
All right, got my footage. There's a lot of surfboards in here. The only ones that you want though, Super Brand, Pig Dog Pro. Get you one. All right, I'm gonna go home, see my wife and kids, drink some coffee. Stoked to get some fun waves today and yesterday. First swell in 6 weeks, no complaints. Didn't pan out like we thought it was, but can't win them all. Got some barrels, so all good. Time to see if this next one pans out next week. So stay tuned. If you haven't been, be sure to hit subscribe. And the rest of y'all, see you next week. Donuts?
Yeah, go. You want
Duck donuts?
conference room? Doja.
See ya.